Peggy 3.
I'm Sabrepulse. I've been writing music for about 5 years, and I've been writing chiptune music, which is a style of music that's created on old video game hardware like Nintendos, NESes, Game Boys, Ataris, Amigas, things like that. I think Chime is a different way of looking at music and listening to it as well. A different way of it's almost like it's a music creation suite within a game. So you're creating new versions of people's tracks, but the artist can look back on them and listen to these versions and think it sounds nothing like the original composition. I was picking up ideas and thinking this is the way it should have been, or you know, this is a different way it could be. So yeah, I mean, I could play the game and then get ideas and then put that into a remix myself. My music is tied into video games quite a lot because of the medium that they're created on. Video games themselves, I use a lot of video game samples and things like that. I'd seen Chime on the Xbox previously with other tracks like Philip Glass's track, and I think, you know, that's a very ambient track, whereas mine is a bit more upbeat and dancey. And I kind of thought, how is this going to translate into this type of game? But it does perfectly. It's brilliant. It builds up and up and up, and it just transforms the track into something else completely. It's almost like a remix tool. It's created a new remix of, well, an infinite amount of new remixes of this song. Play With You, the track that's featured, it came about through a contact that I had at a record label, and he introduced me to this guy called Jorden Milnes, who is the guy who does the vocals on the track. And we kind of threw about some ideas. I wanted to include elements of what I do with my 8-bit music, so I wanted to have some Game Boy melodies. I put down a bass line from an Amiga, some poppy sort of commercial drums. It's sort of the essence of what I do, with also the essence of what Jorden does as well. If I had all of my live set up on a system like Chime, I could see that being a really innovative way of performing live. I mean, I'd love to do that. I'd actually love to get a PS3 on stage with me and use Play With You to a live audience, just to create because you're creating an entirely new and unique version of that track. The fact that PS3 gamers can go in there and mess around with my track and create completely new variations of this song and other songs that are on it, I think it's amazing. I think it's like there is no piece of music software that you can just do it so easily and simplistically, but with also a great amount of depth as well.